So I start out wiping down the whole thing with a damp paper towel. Then I go ahead with a Dollar Tree sander and just sand all of that painted area so that my paint will adhere. Then I just wipe off that residue, get out my Waverly chalk paint in the color of ivory, and I'm going to cover the whole outside of the tin with that paint, making sure to get into all the little nooks and crannies. Give it a quick dry before I go ahead and then put on my second coat. And here you see me going ahead and doing that second coat. Then I make sure and let that dry while I do the water method of giving that label a tattered look. And I go ahead and hit it with some heat again to give that a good dry, then Mod Podge and put down that label. I'm just going to try to get out any bubbles that I can see in there. I hit it with some heat so that if there's any parts coming up, I can go ahead and get it to stick down. Then I cover the whole thing in Mod Podge again, and while it's still wet, I am adding the instant coffee granules with more Mod Podge and just layering that. Then I bring out my cinnamon and add that to the mixture as well. Then I'm going to go in with my Waverly Antique Wax and a little piece of paper towel and just kind of rub the raised edges to give it that worn antique look, and different layers of darkness, again with the Mod Podge and the instant coffee granules, just little spots to make it look kind of grubby and rusty and old and just following that vintage look. I'm adding some more Mod Podge to make sure everything's going to stay down, some darker spots with more of that coffee and cinnamon, then hitting it with my heat and just making sure everything is tacked down. For long term, you will seal this with a clear matte spray sealant, which I do not show in this video, but you should also do that before you add your jute. But I go in with my jute and my hot glue and go ahead and finish up this project just with that rim of jute. And that's the project. Thank you for homemaking a homemade home with me today.